Okay, example 3 is where they start getting a little bit more interesting. The amount of force is dependent upon where you're at. So if it says when a particle is located at a distance x feet from the origin, a force of x squared plus 2x pounds. So first of all, pay attention to units here. X squared plus 2x pounds, so we want to make sure the distance is going to be in feet. It doesn't specify, so we're going to make an assumption that it's going to be feet. If they do specify, suppose it said from 11 inches to 36 inches. Now you got to convert. All right, so 11 inches is almost a foot. 36 is 3 feet. So you want to make sure it's in feet. All right, but again, that's pounds. Want to make sure this is feet. But again, if they don't mention, we'll assume the unit is feet. All that means is we're at 1 foot from the origin. The force is going to be 3 pounds. If we're 2 feet from the origin, 4 plus 4 is 8 pounds. 3 feet, 9 plus 6, now we're 15 pounds. The amount of force is increasing as we get further away from the origin in this case. If we're at the origin, there isn't 0 pounds. At 0.5, it would be 0.25, 1.25 pounds. So that's what's happening there. Okay. If you were to try and do that, you got all these different numbers, it would be one of those things where you have to kind of ballpark each one and kind of do kind of a upper and lower sum type thing maybe to it. Easier way of doing this is that work, when you have a variable force, is the integral of the force over the interval of distance. So we have a formula there involving variable force. If we integrate the force over the interval from the beginning to the end, that's going to establish how much force it is. And again, the fact this is pounds and this is feet, foot-pounds is going to be the unit of work we want to put on this one. If that said newtons, we would assume this to be meters. Now we're going to put joules. So putting the correct work unit on the final answer, I'm expecting that each time. So if I integrate this, it's going to be x cubed over 3 plus 2x squared over 2. Obviously the 2's cancel there. I simply substitute the top number and first evaluate. I'm going to get 27 over 3 plus 3 squared, which is 9. Minus, if I put 1, I'm going to get 1/3 plus 1. Obviously 27 thirds reduces, right? But 1/3 doesn't. And the fact that I have a third in the problem, everything needs to be thirds. I'm going to keep that 27 thirds. So just put thirds here. So it's going to be 27 thirds plus, that'll be 27 thirds. This will be minus 1/3 and this will be minus 3/3. 27 plus 27 is 54, minus 4 is going to be 50. So the answer is going to be 50 over 3, which is about 16.67.